each page have few reference, at least one, maximum three. Okay, we need to draw those things. That is the rule number one. Rule number two is first you should look at the reference at least for a few minute, at least for 1 minute. Okay, so that's nothing but reference study we need to do. Once that's done, when you are watching the reference, you need to find what all the shapes are there. Like example, so here you can see circle, sorry, yeah, oval. Here you can see kind of like cylinder shape, correct? Here, then here you can see this circle, like oval, here oval, here oval, correct? So here also you can see oval. From here you can see some bended lines, correct? So when you're looking at the reference, it's a teacup on the plate with the spoon, correct? But within that you need to see a lot of the basic shapes. That's called reference study we need to see. Once that's done, the same shapes we need to draw in the paper. We are going to do that. That's nothing but drawing the shapes. When the shape is done, then we need to correct those things. I will do that. That comes, we need to turn that one into become a more closer to that. That's called form. Okay, what is this? Suppose like example, if I watch some egg, then if I draw, correct, so that this is called shape. From there, if I control the edges and put little effort to bring it that little more into the 3D look, the real look, from 2D into 3D, that's become a shape. Okay, the similar kind of stuff we are going to do now. Material don't take so much tension or is worrying. So like you can use 6B or 4B or not 10B now, this kind of pencils, or you can use this kind of needle pencils which have more thickness. Any pencil is fine, any paper is fine. It's not necessary you need to use only drawing book or kind of stuff. All the material is given in the descriptions. Now let's start now. Okay, when I'm saying this, I was saying this cup first. I'm going to draw cup, the top and in the below areas, correct? So when I did this, I came to know this can be little more bended, okay, then little more cross, so that the coffee will be there inside. Okay, one, this you draw oval like this, correct? The same oval draw, and you just correct this area straight, and this area is like kind of more arc. Then you just give supporting line as a cylinder, you will get this handle. So oval, kind of straight line. When I'm drawing this kind of first shape, it's very light, not like dark. This is light, this is dark, this is in between, correct? So I'm using the same techniques. That's what even though when I draw more lines, it doesn't comes that noisy in the end of the sketch. Okay, so we just draw the handle, correct? One more important point: when you're sketching, hold the pencil little more longer and try to make long strokes when you got little confident about the basic shapes. Once this done, don't make flat, have curve these lines, right? This is one important note. The second one is, when you are drawing, okay, don't try to make exactly perfect. Okay, something is going wrong, something is not coming, it's fine. That's how you learn, because when you're practicing, that time itself you are very successful because you are practicing, correct? So you will start disciplining your mind and your time into this particular art. So that's what this sketch with me 100, and that's what we are pushing everybody is to do, the 100 sketching. So I made this oval. Sometimes this might not come properly, fine, but all you need to understand, what you need to remember is, see, and I'm correcting here little more, going inside, more lines are happening, not the issues. Don't go and start erasing it, don't do that, just let it be. Okay, so the plate we did. The next one is in the spoon. Let's have oval, okay, and little bent like this, and check it into out. Okay, so you have this little shape into that. Cool. Don't jump into the shading or coloring or some things, because that's take your interest more into the particular things. You stop practicing less and start doing shading and coloring more. No, as a fundamental skill, as a beginner, you only should focus on sketching, not more than that. Okay, so let's use some of the pencils, so we'll see the benefits and the changes. When you're looking at this telephone, the old telephone, same role, watch, draw the shape and go for the form. Okay, I was seeing here some box, and again I'm seeing this overall box cut and all things. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to draw this cross. What this one, I think this pencil looks much better. See, I'm drawing, because here I'm drawing this and this. How to understand these basic shapes and all the things, given the very important first 2 lessons link in the below. Please go and learn those things. That also helps you to draw this. Okay, so I see this box somewhere here. It's have a curve, don't worry. This, and I'm seeing here little line, and here the box, correct? Little more upper, so that the cross will come. So we done this. Next, little more down, this, and going. When I'm drawing, I'm just parallel line I'm using, this line and this line, little parallel, right? So that I can correct this particular part. So little more corrections. So again, push yourself okay, to try this kind of stuff. It's not little complicated, because perspective or too many things are involved. Don't worry. So when you're trying, whatever is coming, whatever you can able to draw, only draw those things. Rest for the keyboards, I'm just for in between gap, the second line, the gap, the third line, the switch gap. So here the switches will be there. If you make one more line, so this all things are little perspectives. Don't worry, just try. If you feel, oh, this not coming or kind of stuff, don't worry. Okay, you just try one time. Okay, this much is enough for this keyboard. And the labels, that's not required right now. The next, you see the receiver. This is the hand, and you can see here kind of circle box, and connect this much, that's enough. And the holder, boxes, this more black, the darkness is involved, that's okay. So other receiver areas, and it's going, it will cross off, that's it. So it's clear. So this is the receiver, this is the receiver. So here we just improve on this particular areas. Okay, so we done this too. So the page 1 is done. Let's move into the next page. Here in this exercise we have 3 objects. Okay, done enough research to select and keep this kind of reference, so that you no need to go on waste time to search reference. And not only that, if you are beginner, what reference is right for you, which reference help you to improve your skills, it's difficult to understand, correct? So that's what we just researched and found and the right reference, the right challenging stuff for you. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just looking at the reference, I'm seeing the basic shape and bringing that one to here. So this is the only action I'm doing. When you're looking at it, this might looks like sketching, correct, each part. Yes, but actually what I'm doing is seeing the reference, each areas, and slowly I am just bringing that shapes into the paper little more quickly, right? So the more you or do regularly, right? Regularly means maybe when you're trying the first time, people will stop it for the two reasons. Once the reference or is the the reference might not what do you say, impress them, so they things like, I don't want to draw this kind of simple stuff, maybe I'll try later. Okay, or some people, I'm going for the second one, when they're trying, this might not come properly, so they think, okay, we'll try later, this is not for me. I'm drawing this in the bottom first, then I will draw this, because when 2-3 things are involved, like this telephone or is this 2-3 shapes are involved in the different directions, what you need to see is just forget about this and only focus and try to draw these particular things, then we can draw that. So when I'm seeing this, it's like box or curved, here the cylinder is there, so that's what I'm just drawing, this box and this the antenna, those steps, the cylinder, then I'm curving it, so and I'm start giving little line and this depthness is coming, correct? So when I'm drawing, I'm not worrying so much about other stuffs, the overall stuff. It's clear? So once this done, then I'm seeing here this connectivity. So this connectivity is nothing but like one more box curved edges, correct? So this much detail is not required, but this much. So okay, put some circle, oval, sorry, keyboard, 1 2 3, that's enough, no need more details, little darker. See, these are all the details, don't worry. When you start, when you practicing, you will get to know how to see the shapes and draw. Once that comes into the in your practice now, this all the what do you say, drawing the details automatically you'll do. It's like you learn what do you say, cycling first, correct, with a lot of years, with a very detailedly you learn, correct, like, but once you learn it, this when you keep practicing in down the line some few days you will start cycling, correct? So after that you don't worry about how to put brake or is how to go slow, fast, this all things, those things automatically will happen, correct? So the same things for this, sorry, the same things for here, okay? Here what I'm saying, this is the box and here curved and again refolding it. So I'm just drawing all the currency top, this like this. When coming here, I'm connecting down so that this gets the fold, because these shapes I can see there exactly here, correct? Kind of V shape, soft V. Then here, from here to here the nodes are going more narrow, up, down. So here to here I'm just keeping it. So there will be a lot of currency note I can see. Then inside, I'm not going to draw so many, all the lines, just 2-3 lines. So this represent this entire so many notes are there, currency papers, and like this. This bend is required. Then only it looks like the rubber band is top of that currency. So cool. So we done this 1 2 3 and here 1 2 3, then middle is just make little dark. we are not going to the shadings. We done the sketch of this little details, so that cool. So we done this. Let's move into the next page. This page we have 3 we done. Going to the third one. This also little interesting. Okay, so lot of boxes in the 3 dimensions. Okay, so let's draw. When I'm seeing as a step 1, I'm seeing the biggest one on the monitor. It's a box. I'm just drawing this box in something like this angle. I'm drawing the box this frame. Okay, not inside. So I did this. The second one, I'm going to draw this depth, this one, not this. So here the base little, and I can see this cross line, and I can draw the top. So now I did this box. Clear? The next I'm going to draw, and the next this is the first frame, this is the second one. The second one I'm going to draw. Okay, it's done. Now inside I'm just drawing the frame. Did cool. Box, frame. Done. Okay, then CPU. This again, when you're drawing, you need to parallelly, you need to draw these lines. Then this comes, perspective comes properly. See, this line is parallel. This and this is parallel. Drawing this. See, I'm not drawing the CD drives. Let's draw only this and expand the same line little more, so we can able to cover even this. Okay, cool. And this so again, when you try, might not come perspective properly, so don't worry. All you need is, you shouldn't see the result. When you start seeing the result, then you start feeling that, oh, it's not coming, I need to learn it from offline, or I need to go and learn from person, not through like this, right? It's not like that. You're a beginner, you're right now, you're trying to improve, you're confident. It's not like you're just straight away you're going to learn the sketchings, correct? So that's what we think, that's how we trained, correct? When you learn, you go and you learn 1 2 3 4 ABCD, then you start doing it. Yep, that is one way of learning. This, when come to the art and all the things, you need confidence, you need more mature on that particular things, that the subject. For that you need practice without any result areas. Don't focus on the result, because when you're practicing this, the result is the more continuously you are doing, correct? That is called your sketching behavior. That sketching behavior is the result, not drawing these things 100% is perfect, correct? That is not the result of doing this. Cool, we done the 3 page and we are going the 4th page. Let's draw backside of this. Okay, it's a little more complicated, correct? Yep. When I'm saying this, here looks like long bended oval, maybe here one oval and here an oval, then I can connect it. Top of that again one circle, and I can connect it like this. Then this again, it's easy to draw these wheels, that's not the problem. And this straight line, bended line, straight line, right? That's how you need to break. Okay, let's get little more tips. When I'm saying this, how to start, let me teach you. See, in the feet, correct? The feet shapes comes something like this. The fingers will be the correct, so something like this. So this one you should remember. As an artist, you need to study this all the things, correct? When you're seeing the reference, otherwise when you're seeing things, because these all things are we use in the day-to-day life, correct? These shapes automatically your mind will recall. Just I told you now, correct? So that's enough. Going forward, you never ever forget when you start drawing shoes, chapel, otherwise this kind of stamp, automatically your mind will bring these shapes. Okay, so these shapes of course supposed to go inside of this. So that's what this overall the shoe. So I'm going to draw this particular things and arc for this line, of course this, correct? And it's going something like this, correct? Because I know this, the fingers that will go here, and the shoes are going up, connecting. So here and this. So from here a little arc. As a beginner, this more than enough. If you bring it this much, this more than enough. Just put more darkness. Got it? So here the laces, that's okay, it's going still here, cutting and bring it back. This cool, this enough, done. So going other details we don't want now, enough. Okay, the wheel, one oval and one more parallel oval, and connect this, so you automatically you'll get this wheel. Got it? One. Parallelly you draw another one, and inside, that's it. Whatever this now. Okay, we done this. The another one I'm just blocking, I'm seeing overall. So here straight line, from here it's going straight line, and here looks little straight, arc and straight, little arc and straight. If you feel this is more complicated, you try any one shoe. Okay, if somebody is want to try more, because this practice more into the wheel, I want you should just get in properly on this wheel concept in the different directions. Okay, enough this much, and go for here the connecting areas and draw the wheels in this particular angle. Cool. And parallelly draw the another wheel. So when you did this, you gain something, enough stuff, and this particular reference. Okay, cool. Then go. That's what in this whole page only one reference is there. Okay, next page is the fifth. Okay, so draw the earphone, oval, so don't need more, and this depth for this, for here this oval, the hole, and this depth, and little more details comes, that's okay. So this one you can draw later, just trying to draw that first. So that's it. So inside will turn this, so this lines goes into that edge, this line will cross because this angle is changed, correct? For that, that's it. Cool, we done it. Okay, so go for little. The more you make the long strokes, and the beginning when you try for light shade, and you later you start giving more thickness, your sketch automatically looks more 3D form. So don't worry. Yes. So when I say it looks like the message is repeating, otherwise it's might not understand what is this light shade and what is the dark shade, how collaboration of these effects comes, right? So this might looks like this, but when you're trying, you will understand this kind of combinations how useful. See, when I'm doing this darkness, this totally this look and feel is changed, correct? Okay, cool. The next one, village light lamp. Okay, it's a very complicated. How you need to simplify it in your sketch is that draw the glass area first, and in the way they will keep this the burning oil, that one you draw the second. When I'm drawing, I'm always very carefully, I'll draw the basic shape lightly, then I'll go dark lines. Got it? So I did this first, then because the oval is supporting where what to draw, so many bending lines and curving also things are there. So what I'm going to do, I'm just simplify most of the stuff, so I don't need to draw as it is. As I said, simplify. Okay, simplify means what? There are so many bending lines, correct? But I'm not using that. That's point. That point only I'm trying, like simplify. So not necessary. So first time when you're trying, you try this much. This more than enough. Okay, we did this, and we need this light lamp, and you have like this one and one other thing, something burning is happening. That's cool. No need to do so many shadings and all the things. Cool, we done this. What is missing? These pillars kind of stuff which is supporting this, correct? I did this connectivity, and I'm just making line. So when I'm drawing, see my hand is moving like this, not holding and drawing like this, correct? So that's called freehand. When you start sketching it, the rule is we told, correct? Just sketch, don't worry about this, the look and feel and all the things, correct? So when that is there in the mind, so the fear automatically will go away. So when no fear in the mind, automatically this kind of freehand sketch automatically will come to you. Okay, even you watch more of an hour or more 1 hour of our upcoming videos, the same message will be keep repeating it, because it's easy to understand, very hard to bring it in your sketching behaviors and sketching areas. It's not that easy. So we done that. I'm not going to jump into the shade and all the things. 5 page we done. Let's move into the next 5 page now. Okay, this is the outputs. So far so good.